Hi Virgo, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your message for April 2020. Like the last couple of months, we are using 3 different tarot decks. Your top row is the Lightseer's Tarot. This is all about what's now for Virgo. Your second row is all the Modern Witch Tarot, and it's all about what's in development or becoming for Virgo. And your third row is our beautiful Bonefire Tarot, which if you watch the dailies, you are familiar with. This row is all about your happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment in April related to the top rows. Okay, let's get into it. As always, I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. If you do not know where your zodiac signs are placed in your Moon, Rising, Venus, go to cafeastrology.com. I am not affiliated with that website. I do, however, feel they have a really great astrological calculator. So put in your date, time, and place of birth, and it will give you a really detailed and easy to follow astrological chart. Then come back here and watch all your videos. All right, let's jump into it. Again, top row, what's now for Virgo? The Lightseer's Tarot. Your first card is the Moon, Intuition. I love that. You know, so often, and I probably say this often enough that you know what's coming. So often I hear so many readers speak to this card in terms of lies and deceptions, things you can't see coming. And I just don't have that feeling with this card at all. I really do feel it's about heightening our intuition, listening to it. The moon itself, in connection with the sun, brings us alchemy here in this card because it's borrowed light of the sun. The two together make beautiful contrast in the moonlight for us, which allows us to see things we might not normally see. So that's what I'm feeling here for you in your top row. You're getting a great big dose of your own intuition, and it's opening a door of opportunity for you in the Ace of Pentacles. This is a divine and cosmic gift on offer to you. So I really do feel that the moon is bringing you an opportunity here to see something you might not normally see. So the conditions are right for you to make a discovery in self-relationship. Okay, connected to 8 of Swords. Look at that. I love how this card is done in this deck. She's looking in the mirror. She's seeing something she did not see before. See, this is what the moon's doing. It has opened up a portal. And mirrors are a lot like portals, aren't they? And she's able now to see what has her hands tied, what has her blindfolded. And she's going to allow her intuition to guide herself through this opportunity to bring, let's say, wholeness to this situation, where she can untie her own hands, pull the blindfold off, and then see her reflection for what it really is, seeing the love that she is. Not the person tied up in knots. What it feels like, Virgo, is that you're settling something at long last. How beautiful. Coming with, yeah, look at this. Now the 2 of Swords in the reading. You mean business. And you know very clearly these are the same people. This is the same person, one card to the next. And when you add these 2 together, this 8 and this 2, you get the 10. You get the 10 of Swords, which is the master walks on from this. You're moving energy along, movement, 8s move, and they move in a stable way. And 2, you're protecting your heart. You're at an impasse, and you need to listen to your inner voice, your intuition, and the universe is providing you an opportunity to do that. And this is an opportunity long in the becoming, long in the development, and it's here now, and you're making the most of it, which is wonderful. And then you have another 8, so more movement, the 8 of Pentacles. This card has a reputation of being one of the ho-hum 8s. I feel so differently about this card than most other readers, because usually when you see this card, it's like, oh yeah, the journey is long. When am I ever going to get to the 10 of Pentacles? Oh, ho-hum, right? I don't see this 8 that way. And yes, I can fully appreciate what it feels like to have some level of impatience. Certainly. I mean, we're all human. We all feel it, right? But this is a card about the master at work doing the work of their soul. And this is exactly the opportunity that the Ace of Pentacles is providing you. Because you add these two together, you get the Nine of Pentacles, which is a great card of a wild, free, liberated spirit, independent, right? Not tied down, self-made, and generously sharing, participating in generosity, reciprocity, giving and receiving, right? So there's some scales being balanced here because you're doing the inner work and you're allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition to see something you haven't wanted to look at, but now you're going to. Eight of Pentacles. Next row, Modern Witch Tarot. This is all about what's in development and becoming for you in April. And look at you. You have the Eight of Pentacles again. Last card, top row. First card, second row. The message continues. Doing the work of your soul. Where's it going? Two cards into the Lovers. You have a choice to make. You know, it may be as simple and complex as choosing fear or love. Up there in that Eight of Swords and that Two of Swords, definitely you've had an experience of what it is to feel fearful. And the choice is fear or love. And you know, when people throw that out to you, like, let's just say you're all friggin' worked up, right? And someone says, well, hey, just choose love. And you want to throw a rock. Because you're like, what do you think I do 99.99% of the time? Yes, it's just this really difficult little nth of a 1% where I'm dealing with this, but that little bit becomes that pebble in your shoe that changes the way you walk, the way you rock, right? And it needs your attention. So that's soulful work. So follow your heart, Virgo. Follow your heart. And yeah, it'll get uncomfortable. In moments it will be uncomfortable. And in moments it will feel fearful. But because 99% of the time you're choosing love, it's going to be easy for you to choose love as you go through this, which means listening to your heart, the whispers of your heart. Coming with that is the Queen of Cups, holding the Ace of Cups, which is a divine and cosmic gift of what? Pure love. Your soul knows what it's doing. Trust that. Yes, listen to your intuition. It's wise. You've got it here in the Moon. Now you have it here with the Queen of Cups. She cares nothing of the material. So eliminate anything of the material from the consideration and the reconciliation that you've got going on in your 8 and your 2. It doesn't belong in that realm, okay? It belongs in the realm of your feeling nature and how you feel about you and your relationship to you. Because that in turn, you know it, goes out into your broadcast, your ripple, your sphere of influence, and it affects every relationship you have. Okay, now the Queen of Cups, she's about emotional awareness, intellect, integrity, and intimacy. She's all about that. So when it comes to making a decision, that's where you want to go, right into your intimacy, your integrity, and ask yourself a few questions. What have I not considered? Does this bring me closer to my dream, or does it bring me further from it, right? Am I following my heart? Am I really doing the work of my soul? And you'll know it. You'll know it if you're not, because you'll feel really uncomfortable. You're already familiar with that. Next, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this card's called the Miser, and again, I'm not in harmony with that. First and foremost, it's a 4. It's super stable. You have a really stable foundation to consider everything that we've talked about so far. The Four of Pentacles is asking you, what do you want to hold on to, and what do you want to let go of? I know, again, it sounds so simple, like, well, just choose love. Just choose love. Sometimes it's really complex, and the road there is full of potholes, right? So we want to hang on to something that feels comfortable and familiar, of course, but it may not be serving our highest and greatest purpose. So you ask that of your soulful presence. And then you make a choice in your heart about that, and you listen to your intuition, and you allow that to guide you through these portals of self-discovery. Next, yeah, 10 of Cups, there it is, because that's what you're aimed at. That's the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. That's pure, raw bliss flowing into your life. And you've got some things to settle in the present moment. It doesn't mean that you're not living a 10 of Cups type of life scenario just because this has shown up. It means that these things coexist simultaneously, and there's an opportunity for you to bring that into wholeness, 8 and 2, up top there, and create an even more expansive happiness, bliss, and loving foundation from which to celebrate your life from. And you're doing that work of your soul to make that happen. It just comes with some challenging choices. Okay, bottom row, this is all about your satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness as related to the top 2 rows. In the month of April, your first card is the Fool. Yeah, this is great. Zest for life and bringing our innocent wonder and curiosity to the present moment. Yeah, you're looking through that lens into this mirror, and that's how you spotted this energy in the first place. You took a fresh perspective. That's what the Fool does. Fresh perspective. Just a little bit like the Hanged Man even. And the Moon. You see things in a different light. So you have a different perspective from which to make choices, and you're doing that. And you've seen this, so now you can't unsee it. Now that means you got to give it your attention and your love, and you're doing it in a 10 of Cups type of fashion and style. Coming with, look at this 10 of Cups again. This is confirmation of the first one. This is your foundation right here. And it's this kind of 10 of Cups foundation that even allows you to see what's there in that mirror on the 8. Next set of cards, 2 of them. First is Knight of Coins. I love this. This is the card of not being rushed. And look, we have the Ace of Pentacles again. So now you're moving the energy along, and you're going to take your sweet time with it. You don't have to rush through this. You don't have to plow through this. You don't have to, oh my gosh, be in some kind of a competition or reach some kind of a finish line. It's just got to feel good to you. And there's a methodical way to go about it for you, Virgo, and that feels true and that feels right. So you do that, because coming with this is now the Chariot. Look at that. So you have the slowest knight of all with the swiftest moving energy in tarot. But that brings stability. That's just it. It brings stability to the dynamic movement of energy. This is not something that's going off the rails for you. This is something that is without hesitation moving forward dynamically because of the 10 of Cups here. That's like the Ace of Cups 20 times over. Perfect, right? Next set, 2 cards. Look at this. Your 8 of Swords comes back again in your bottom row, and coming with it is the 6 of Wands, victory, success. That tells us you've brought success and victory to your 8 of Swords when we saw it up here in the top row, and you've created this exceptional 10 of Cups type of life experience because you've made decisions in your integrity through your intuition by all the open doors of opportunity that have been provided to you to follow your heart and do the work of your soul, which has created this. You rock, Virgo. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. As I said before, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos, and definitely check out the dailies. Leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. I so appreciate you being here. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Namaste.